Within the deep and lush forests of Falkreath Hold, you can find many things. Hunters foraging food for those they love. Simple farmers putting in a hard day's work. Spriggans protecting the nature they come from. And some things much more sinister. Upon arriving to Falkreath for the first time, you're greeted by the green in the trees and the friendly citizens. There is something kind of off, though. All of the businesses in the hold seem to have a theme. There's an inn named Dead Man's Drink, an alchemy shop named Grave Concoctions, and the town farm is called Corpselight Farm. It's unclear on why this is, until... Falkreath is home to a massive graveyard. Apparently, there has been many wars here. I can understand why, as it shares a border with both Cyrodiil and Hammerfell. If you travel a little ways into the graveyard, you can find a funeral service taking place. There's 2 parents and a priest of Arche. If you engage in conversation with the father, you can figure out exactly what happened here.
A sad time. Our daughter, our little girl, she hadn't seen her 10th winter. He ripped her apart, like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury. Sinding came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this?
Now we can head over to the prison that is under the guard barracks. There's one normal cell and one, well, pit. There's a man standing at the back of it. He will approach us if we come to the bars.
Come to gawk at the monster? Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of them believed me. It's all on account of this blasted ring. This is the ring of Hircine. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hircine didn't care for my taking it, and threw a curse on it. I put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never guess when. It would be at the worst times. Like with the little girl. I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I am one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret and my shame. That's why I wanted the ring. It was said to give men like me control. Now, I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever. I've been looking for a way to appease Hircine. There is a certain beast in these lands. Large, majestic. It's said that Hircine will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness. Give him back the ring. But while I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free. Oh my. You would do this for me? Here, take it. I don't want anything to do with this wretched thing anymore. Seek out the beast. He wanders these woods. Bring him down and... well, the Lord of the Hunt should smile on you. I wish you luck. But you leave here while I still have my skin. Should our paths cross again, I will remember your kindness. Farewell.
Before his transformation, we can hear him mention the name Hircine multiple times. So, who is he? Well, Hircine is the Daedric Prince of the Hunt, and the creator of man-beasts. Unlike most of the other princes, he isn't evil. He's just really fair. He always gives his prey a fair chance, and finds it dishonorable when others don't. He sees each and every person afflicted with lycanthropy as one of his own, and in certain cases, can bless them. I imagine the previous owner of the Ring of Hircine was blessed with it, and Sinding, in some way or another, took it from its owner. Because Sinding didn't earn this ring, Hircine put a curse on it, and made it so that instead of helping to control his transformations, it'll make them even worse. The ring's curse seems to run so deep that even people who do not have lycanthropy will transform. Anyways, once we leave the jail, we can see where you left from, and we can start hunting the Great Elk. We can find it drinking by a stream, and after you aim your bow and take the first shot, most likely expecting it to die, it does almost no damage, and it actually starts healing. I wanted to get this really cinematic shot of me, like, shooting the bow and it dying in one hit, but after like 10 minutes of trying, I just couldn't get that, so I ended up just chasing it around with fire and a sword until I got stuck on a rock and died. But once you are finally able to kill it, what looks like a ghost will emerge from its corpse.
I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hircine. I may consider it, but you must first do a service for my glory. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary. Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rogue shifter, tear the skin from his body, and make it an offering to me. Fly, my hunter. There are others who vie for my favor. A bit of competition. Don't dally while the prey flees.
So, in order for the curse to be removed from the ring, you must track down Sinding and kill him. Hircine sends you to a place where Sinding thought he could find solitude. A place called Bloated Man's Grotto. As soon as we step into what looks like a cave, we are spat back out into a grotto, a place separated from the outside, but at the same time, one with it. We can see bodies everywhere, yet one person clings to life. This Kyojiiin makes it clear that all of the other hunters were contacted by Hircine too.
The prey is strong, stronger than the hunters, but more will come. Bring him down for the glories of Lord Hircine.
I assume that it's in competition for the ring. As we head deeper into the grotto, we can hear someone remark,
You? Why?
and then we can see Sinding at the top of a rock.
And I would deserve it, wouldn't I? I can't stop you if that's what you want to do. Hircine is too powerful. But if you spare me, I can be a powerful ally to you. And I would promise to never return to civilized life. I know now that I can't live among people.
This decision is why Ill Met by Moonlight is my favorite Daedric quest. Most decisions in Skyrim are pretty easy. It's like, help the murdering cannibals, or stop the murdering cannibals from murdering and cannibalizing people. But this one is different, because both sides make good points. Sinding killed a child, and there's no getting around that. But did he kill the child, or was it what's inside him? I love werewolves so much for this reason. They are so complicated. No matter what he or anyone else says, he did what happened during the transformation. He killed those people. But did he himself really kill those people? Short answer, no. He was a prisoner in his own body, forced to do things against his will. This murderous rampage was done with no intent. But Sinding still murdered those people. He's dangerous. Is keeping him alive worth the risk of even more dying? One of my favorite movies, An American Werewolf in London, tackles that idea really well. If you find this interesting, I would definitely go give that a watch. So, does Sinding really deserve to live? Well, honestly, I really don't know. I'm aware that I've probably just looked way too deep into this, and that the decision is really just going to come down to, do I want the ring or not? But it's really fun to think of things from a lore perspective. But personally, I choose to keep him alive. I'm not sure if it's the correct choice, but it's what I do in most games. So now, depending on what you chose, you either charge through the rest of the grotto with Sinding, or against him. Either way, once you're done, you will talk to Hircine. Now, if you kill Sinding as he wishes, it goes just about how you would expect. He says thanks and gives you the Savior's hide. But if you don't, something interesting happens.
Not a failure, my servant. By bringing down my other hunters, you turn the chase inside out. And they were no base prey. You continue to amuse and impress. Go forth with my blessing.
We turn the hunt inside out. This is why Hircine is my favorite prince. He's fair. He doesn't care about who plays the game or what side the player is on. He just cares about how it's played. Sinding is one of the more overlooked, tragic characters in Skyrim. He doesn't choose to be the way he is, but it's not like he has much choice. He's done horrible things with no intent to do so, and killing him may be just the only way to make things right. Anyways, thanks for watching. If I sound bad in the second half of this video, it's because I was, and still am, kinda sick. Sorry. This is my first Skyrim video of, hopefully, many. I want to continue reading and analyzing Elder Scrolls lore like I do with my Blade Sorcery videos. If you're interested in what I do, or you just want to talk to me, I have a Discord at the top of the description. And again, thanks for watching.